Hello. Since we aren't able to have a parent night, or I'm not able to talk to you all in person, I just wanted to go through some things that are important to know in first grade. Some of it might be similar to kindergarten, but I want to make sure that you understand some of the things that is different. So, first of all, welcome. I'm so excited to be your child's teacher and to be back finally. Here's a little introduction about me. Whoops. Right here. It's my 9th year teaching. I've taught 3 years of kindergarten, and this is my 6th year in first grade, and I'm super excited. I love first grade. It's such an exciting and important year. I'm actually from Morris, and I'm so happy to be back here in the community. I have 2 daughters in the picture. This is JC. She's going to be in kindergarten. It's going to be fun to have her in the building. Lyndon is my spunky little one that just turned 3 here in August. And then my husband, Paul, works for UPS here in Morris. I just put a few of my favorites because sometimes it's fun to know some things about your teacher. Favorite color, and all that fun stuff there. I'm going to keep moving along because I know you can read a lot of it. So, lunch, snack, and milk break is going to look a little bit different. We're going to have our milk delivered down to us, and usually we have snack in the afternoon, but we have a little bit later lunch this year. First grade doesn't eat lunch till 12:40, so I want to make sure I feel like our kids are going to get really hungry in the morning, so I'm actually going to have snack in the morning. If you want to know what is for lunch every day, it's on the website. You can click here. We will not be printing them off and sending them home, so you got to look here. Snack, here are some prices if you want to do healthy snack as well. But just like kindergarten, I would like you to bring in every month, the beginning of every month, to bring in individual packed snacks. So if you could bring in, for instance, little bags of crackers that are prepackaged and individual, just to help so we're not spreading all those germs. You could do fruit snacks, things that, granola bars, but try to stay on the healthy side if possible, unless, if there's a birthday, you can still bring in birthday treats, but please, we'll have to have them at the office. You'll have to drop them off at the office, or your child can bring them in, depending on what your preference is, but they do have to be store-bought. A really big one that I want you to know is every child needs to bring a water bottle, please, 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 because drinking fountains are off limit due to COVID-19. All right, first grade's usually a really, really fun year for field trips. In May, we always go on the zoo trip, but this year we don't really know what any of that's going to look like, so it's all to be determined. We usually go to Swell 2 times, so we will see, and I will keep you posted on that. Parent volunteers, same thing. Usually I love parent volunteers to come in and to help run centers and to even read with children, and I'm usually open to having parents come in and pretty flexible at that, but due to COVID-19 we will not have parent volunteers at this time either. Here's an example of a class schedule this year. It looks a little bit different this year because we have student arrival and breakfast will be in my classroom every day. So that'll be from 8 to 8:40. If kids are not eating breakfast here, that is okay. We will have other activities, tub building, some exploration things. They can get a head start and work on some of their schoolwork if they want, whatever they would like to do, like enrichment things, I should say, like math packets, whatever, things that I won't be teaching, but just, or iPad activities, things like that, iExcel. We'll learn more about that. Morning meeting and calendar will be 8:40 to 9. We'll have Phy Ed and recess back to back, so they will get to go outside and play for 40 minutes and get a lot of energy out from 9 to 9:40, which is super awesome. Some reading and Daily 5. Daily 5 is reading rotations, kind of like centers. I'm hoping to still do a lot of centers, but we will be washing our hands a lot. Snack, yep, 10:30. Foundations, that's our new spelling and phonics curriculum. And then as you notice, we have reading in the morning, math in the afternoon, and we have music with Mrs. DiNardo. So that'll be fun too. So another thing, library is on Mondays, so that can be kind of tricky because your books need to be back. If my child was in my class, I would probably check out books on Monday and have them return them back to school by Friday. That way you won't have to try to remember to get all those library books back over the weekend. Counseling with Tammy is on Wednesdays. And then when you're scheduling appointments and things, I know it has to be done, just do your best to try to schedule appointments before and in between reading and math if possible. Student expectations, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I feel it is super important that we are a team. I'm going to communicate with you as much as possible through email, phone call, to see, there's things like, with handling their behavior. I want you, like, maybe I don't know something. Maybe your child didn't sleep very well last night and that's why they are tired and not wanting to work. I want to communicate and be in the loop with all that as much as possible. Our big motto in first grade is do the right thing. So we do a lot of we do a lot of like focusing on positive reinforcements. A little bit on homework. Homework, I never give homework on Fridays. The weekend, I really want you to spend time with their family, and I want you to play. That's important for kids. Take-home folders, there'll be one side, and they'll have a sticker that's stay at home, that you can keep at home, and then there'll be a side that's return to school. Maybe it's a paper you need to sign or different things. And there'll also be a page protector in there that will have the newsletter. Newsletter will come home every Friday. So different things that you can read here, and I'm going to send you this Google slide so you can refer to it anytime. I think it's important that we get to know each other, and I feel building relationships with me and with our classmates is super important. So I also do Star Student because I feel all of our children are so unique and different, and we want to learn more about each other. So I have a little schedule. I will be sending out a schedule soon, and I will, so like you'll get to fill out a poster, do fun things, show and tell, different fun things that they'll get to do to make them feel special and for their classmates to get to know them better. All right, contact information. Email me anytime. Whoop. Email me anytime. Sorry about that. Email me anytime. Here's my email address. You may call the school. Here's my extension number. Personal, I do give out my cell phone if you need to call or text. Just make sure you're respectful of after hours calling. Texting is just fine, and I will get back to you. But that might be a better form of communication for a lot of you is texting. I do not mind that at all. And also we communicate. I do weekly green sheet. It's on a green piece of paper. That's why I call it a weekly green sheet that will go home on Fridays. My website, it's I've been updating that. Here's a little bit. You can click on the link if you want to see more about my family, learn more about me, an example of newsletter, contact, our schedule is on here, photos of my last class. So lots of good information. Our sight words that we do, our Star Student schedule will be on there, classroom rules, all that fun stuff that you can check out with your child. And I also will be posting lots of pictures on there, which is always fun to see, and videos that you can check out right here under photos. And then also, last thing is, if you have any questions, please do not be afraid to contact me. Email, text, phone call. I'm happy to help, and I'm so excited to be your child's teacher. So thanks so much for listening. And I do want to show you too, in case you were not able to come in for open house. It's 4 o'clock, open house is in an hour. So here is a quick tiny little tour of our classroom. Here's my guided reading table, our smartboard. We have calendar. Just to give you a little glimpse of our room, we have a cactus theme going on, lots of fun chairs, a fun library, mailboxes are back there, and our artwork will go back there. So just lots of fun stuff that I wanted to show you, and I'm so excited to hopefully see a lot of you tonight. Thanks for watching.